off in the distance over here. You can zoom in a little bit. McKinley is slowly going into the clouds. It might clear up again though. Nice country. There's a bus. Passed me a little while ago. Onward. As you look through this taiga forest, that's a Russian word I'm told that means tiny sticks. There is permafrost under this ground here, and you can tell that's quite evident when you see some of these trees that are leaning. They're leaning over. There's one there. And what happens is, as the ground above it thaws out, and sometimes a pocket forms underneath where the ice is melted, and these trees don't have very deep root systems, and when that pocket's formed, the tree just tips over. I'm not exactly sure how deep down you have to go before you get to the frost or ice, but I think it varies according to region. Well, I'm almost at my trailhead where I'm going to be going up the mountain, so we'll continue later. I've come a little way up the mountain. Still got a little ways to go. There's a trail here and there. It comes and goes and disappears. Pretty sure people made it, as opposed to animals, because there's a lot of animal trails around too. But you see faint parts of it here and there. McKinley is gone. And it's in the clouds. This is where I'm headed. Top of the ridge. And over. Oh, almost went by Margaret. Maggie. I call her Maggie. Well, I guess this area that I'm standing on now is Arctic tundra, looks like. Rock, a lot of rocks, very little plant growth. It's Arctic tundra. See down in the valley, the camera's picking this up, that the clouds have come in a little bit. McKinley is gone by the wayside. Glad I got a shot of it this morning. And since this is Mount Margaret, this area I'm in here kind of, well, I guess it could be called Margaret's Lap. I think the high point is over here, and that's where I'll head over. See if I can look down to the Savage River. I could be wrong. There might be something on the other side of that. Find out. Well, after walking a few paces, I see I was wrong about it being an Arctic tundra. It's an alpine tundra. There's a little kettle pond here. And it's quite grassy over here, actually, even though the grass is, well, it's kind of green, but it's changing. The fall is here. So this is really an alpine tundra. Get that twisted out through my teeth. There's granite here, but boy, there's some funny stuff here too. I don't know if it's granite or what. Not. It flakes off as you climb on it. It flakes off. Looks like bark. Makes it very difficult climbing. Some of the other mountains around here are almost impossible. It's shale. You're climbing through shale, and it's just like climbing sand. So it's really not even worth the effort. Let's go on. The slab of rock on the bottom of your screen is actually Tippy Top, Mount Margaret. And off in the distance you can see the tundra that I came across, Alpine tundra. pan over towards Savage River. Savage River is going to be down in the valley down there. I'll walk over to the edge and see if I can see down to it. It's not a very big river anyway. Here's a side of the park, or an area of the park. You can only see by climbing up here. Not that it looks that much different than the rest of the park, but there's got to be some animals down there that we can't see, that's for sure. Well, let's go check out Savage River. Well, what you're looking at now is the top of Mount Margaret. Now, I had planned on using my remote control and turning the camera on and turn it off, but somehow the remote control didn't work. I don't know if I'm too far away or whatever. Anyway, this is the top of Mount Margaret up here. And it's cold up here. It's got to be at least 40 degrees difference between here and down on the road. In a minute I'm going to go down to the ledge over here, the edge I think it is, looks like anyway, and see what Savage River looks like, if we can see it from here. So just bear with me. That's what the actual top looks like from a little distance. Mount Margaret. I hope you enjoyed my little charade. There's a lot of work to that, I'll tell you. Anyway, I was right. This is the ledge down here. And I'll kind of just slowly pan around instead of shutting this off. This is all Mount Margaret, by the way. It's a massive mountain. And the Savage River is right down in the valley down here. There's the river, it's right in the center of the screen. Chunk of market that sticks out over here. Like knife edge type of thing, only nowhere near as good as the Baxter one. And here's the ranger station down there where I started. Savage River Bridge. There's my vehicle right behind that van. Wait a minute, no it isn't. It's the next one over. Well, anyway, it's one of those. Well, it's getting close to 3 o'clock, so I guess I better start heading down, even though it doesn't get dark till 9:30, 10 o'clock or so. Here's a shot of the massive mountain across the way from Margaret. That's where the sheep was, on the side of that one down in the greenery that I saw the other day. A couple days ago. On my way down, looking across at the an adjoining mountain. It may be part of Mount Margaret, which it is, I guess, a little bit. The rock formations look kind of weird. It reminded me of some medieval ritual place where they did sacrifices. I don't know, that was my first impression anyway. Onward. I was just walking along, minding my own business. And there it was, a little sheep. They certainly are white. Oh, well, be. Upon closer look, I see there are 3 of them. Not too concerned about me. They're all female. Well, there seems to be more than one. There's 2, 3. What's that one there? It was laying down. Yep, laying down, looking the other way. Not looking right at me. Guess I don't concern them too much. All females. Well, they're not concerned about me at all. Well, that's good. Well, I guess I better head on down. Well, I found a ram amongst the bunch. Down over the hill further, there's some more. One ram, anyway. Pretty healthy looking. Looks like a young ram there. Yeah. There's another one over here. Oh, that's a female. This one over here, I would say is the boss. This is one down over the hill there. So this is what Margaret looks like from the road. Actually, it's pretty impressive mountain climbing there. I wouldn't mind going up there again if I had the energy. Hard work. Very hard work climbing in the summer. Only 5,000 feet, but there's the rock I stood on up there to hold this hill. Oh, clouds coming over. Savage River. This is fall for this, well actually it is September, it's fall around here anyway. And the tundra and everything's changing colors to its yellows and reds. It's not anywhere as near as vivid as the fall in New England. Alaskans think the color change is pretty dramatic, but to me it's kind of subtle. Some of the rangers are talking how nice the color change is. Because normally this is totally green in the middle of the summer. Everything is completely green. But now we've got browns and grays and green and red and yellow. Here's a little more vivid color down here. Another section of the park. Quite windy, gusty. You can see the yellows and reds and things here. Kind of nice contrast. Now I decided to take a walk down the Savage River Trail again just for the heck of it, and there's a couple of young ones. 3, I think there's 4 or so, somewhere over there. Just hanging out on the rocks, just above me. They can't be any more than, oh, I don't know, 50 yards. I would guess that has to be the mother. Little rugrat down there soaking up the sun. I just saw him climb out onto the rocks. I don't know if it's a marmot, ground squirrel, probably ground squirrel. Checking out the valley, seeing what's going on. Guess he likes the sun. He's not moving much. Oh, there he goes. Maybe he heard me. He knows something's up, he just doesn't know what it is. I'm sitting pretty still so he doesn't see me. But I've been talking, so he probably gets a hint that somebody's around or something's around. He's perched right on that rock out there. What if I whistle? Hey boy. The wind is kind of blowing uphill, so that's why he's probably not hearing or smelling me. Thought this was a neat little section of trail. See these shaly, shaggy rocks that flake around. It's not too bad here though. Well, Mama and her brood are still here. Uh-oh. I don't think she likes me being here. Moving away. Oh, see you later. I guess you just wanted to get down and eat. Oh, I think I did make her nervous. The other ones don't seem to be too much. But I'm going to leave them alone. See you later, guys. Another little guy come over to see me. Now that's a ground squirrel. The other one must have been a marmot. No, it left me in the dust. I'll ask her in. Later again. Dudettes. There was a hoary marmot saw yesterday on the rock, laying on the rock. Today I'm going to climb, since this is my last day in Denali, I'm going to climb Mount Healy. It's a little over 5,000 feet. I can't remember exactly what it is. So this is one of the few, this is near the entrance. And they've got a trail. Of course, it used to be a big hotel that burnt down, and they put modules up to take its place for temporarily, but they never got around to building another motel. And anyway, the old hotel, I meant hotel, yeah, was built like back in 1800 and something, and it burned down around 1970 or somewhere in that area. And now they're going to tear this whole place down again and make some kind of informational center out of it. So anyway, over the years they've made trails around the entrance to the area, all different trails going through the wooded area, kind of a nature trails type of thing. And then they got this one trail that goes up Mount Healy. And we'll continue on with the visual later. Well, I'm getting near the top. Come out of the tree line. Not too far. And continue on. On top of Healy, I would have taken more pictures, but it's raining, sprinkling, on and off, so I didn't put the camera away. The official end of the trail is right down on that bald spot there. That's the overlook. But I came up to the end of the trail, which is up at this mountain here. And I don't want to have the camera out too long. Down below you can see the Nenana River. They have rafting trips and stuff. And there's the McKinley Commercial Village, although it is outside the park. It's the motels and hotels and gift shops and tour buses. Well, I gotta sign off now. It's raining and I don't want to get this camera too wet. If it stops, I'll take it out and get some more shots. Now it stopped raining. It's been up here about clouds are just touching that one over there. I don't know what the name of that is. This is looking off into the park over this way. Quite a bit of yellow down there. That's looking down into the valley towards the park. The park actually goes out to the right, the expanse of it. You can see the trail I followed across the ridge, there. I finally spit it out. Nice trail. Now when I came up here last time, was 7 8 years ago or so, there was no trail one here. It stopped down at the knoll down there, and that was it. A few of us did scramble, but not up to this, as far up as here. So now the trail has gone all the way to the very end. It's a massive motel. Quite the complex down there. They got them up on a ridge. That's way up. That's going to be a quarter mile. There's the main road down there. Interesting, if it's not raining, I'll turn it on again. I just happened to notice this rock formation here. You could tell just by looking at the waves in it that the stress that it was under. It was molten at one time. Yeah, bends and waves. As I come down off the top of the mountain and around the cone of it, you can see the ridge trail that I followed coming up here. Just like the Crawford Path in the White Mountains, huh? Not quite. I thought this was kind of a interesting rock formation where it's split like that. That's where I came from. That's not the top, that's just a nubble on the trail. There's a freight train down there. Oh no, passenger. Huh. Oh yeah, there's Princess Line or whatever it's called. That's the visitor center right there. Well, I gotta head down now. That's the end of this climb. People unloading from the train. There's a train station right there, and you can see on both sides of the train station all those white things. Yeah, those are buses waiting to pick up people. Buses for all those hotels and motels over there. And cabins and you name it. The bus drivers stand out with a sign saying where they're from. What a money-making business it is. Well, there's the trail going down. That's part of the beginning of the trail, actually. Straight and narrow. On my way.